you're doing well. So today I wanted to share with you guys what's in my travel makeup bag. I got this makeup bag from Etsy.com. I was just casually on Instagram and I saw one of the people that I follow. She shouted out the creator that created these makeup bags. And when I saw the makeup bags, I instantly fell in love with the design and I thought the concept was so cool because when you open it, I'm gonna have a close-up on everything, but when you open it, there's actually these little slots for you to put in like your lipsticks or anything really that can like fit into there. So I thought that it was so cool. It's like these little elastics on the side and it's just so much easier and organized that way. So yeah, I love shopping at Etsy because you really get to support a lot of businesses and people, and let's be honest, the stuff on Etsy is so cute. I've been traveling a lot these days and I really like to have all of my makeup into one little pouch. I don't like to have like a bunch of little tiny pouches. These are just like all of my makeup products that I love and I go to, and if I got stuck at a desert, I would probably be okay with these makeup products because I'm good to go. I'm good to go for life. To start off with my foundation, I have two different sets of foundations that I like to wear. So one is more for like everyday, day-to-day wear. I don't like anything too heavy. And that is my MAC Studio Finish Face and Body Foundation. This is so good. It's a very light coverage. I am breaking out at the moment and this does not at all cover up my breakouts. It's more just for like evening out complexion or just having a more like dewier effect. I have really dry skin, so for me this is just a lifesaver. I love using this whenever I'm kind of feeling really dull and I have a lot of dry patches going on. The foundation that I like to wear for evenings and night outs or anything like that, special events, is my Gorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This one is so hyped up and talked about on YouTube, and I recently got it a couple of months ago. It gives me about medium coverage and it doesn't cling on to my dry patches, which I love. That it stays in place. Just have like a good primer on hand. I'm wearing this right now on my face and you can see it gives me like a pretty good coverage, and it's very like luminous and stuff. I have heard mixed reviews about this. Some people hate it, some people don't like it, some people are like in the middle, some people love it. I'm definitely one of those people that loves this. It's probably one of my favorite foundations that I have tried in a while. For face primer, I don't necessarily use a face primer that often unless I'm going out at night or if I'm going to an event. So I have this little mini LORAC Perfection mattifying face primer, which isn't really drying, surprisingly. Like, I use it only in my T-zone area and it works amazingly. So I like it, and it's small, it's perfect for traveling, and I don't, like I said, I don't wear it like every single day. I only wear it like when I go out, and it pairs really well with the Armani foundation since this one is more luminous. This one just kind of goes hand in hand. For concealers, I actually have three. I know, but they all have different purposes, I swear. So the first one is my NYX Dark Circle Concealer Corrector. I like to use this obviously for canceling out any blue tones that are underneath my eyes before I apply my concealer. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This, nothing beats this concealer. Literally, I have tried the Urban Decay Naked Skin one. I actually really do like that one, but when mine was finished, I was like, you know what, I want to go back to the NARS one because the NARS one is just my handy dandy trusty one. It has a lot of coverage. It's gonna cancel out any blemish you have on your face. It's gonna cancel out any dark circles that you have underneath your eyes. A really good trick with this is that when you're applying concealer, and I do this with all concealers, not only this one, is I don't really apply it directly underneath my eyes. I go a little bit more downward, and that way when you're blending it out, the product will get dispersed like underneath your eyes, like everywhere, but a lot of product is not going to be concentrated only right under this area. Now, I don't use the NARS one for blemishes because it's in the shade Custard, which is way lighter than my skin tone. I actually just use it underneath my eyes for a subtle highlight. But the one that I like to use for my blemishes and whatnot is my Mercier Secret Camouflage Concealer Palette. And this thing is so good. So, excuse me, it's so messy. I'm so sorry. But it looks like that, and It has two shades. One is slightly more darker and orangey, and the other one is lighter. I like to mix these two together to get my perfect shade, and I apply it to anywhere, any blemishes that I have. This can be drying, not gonna lie. I apply very little of this anywhere where I need it. I actually have this on right now on any blemishes and around like my mouth area and around my nose. Powder, I only take one powder with me. I love my Laura Mercier translucent powder and my Ben Nye banana powder, but they're loose powders, and when I travel, I don't want to take loose powders with me because I'm scared it's just gonna spill everywhere, create like a big old mess. So I just go for pressed powders, and the one that I love and adore is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. This is amazing. It's so good. I have it in the shade medium. I like to set my under eyes with this and my T-zone with this, and yeah, it just looks really good. And you know, it looks super lighter than my skin tone, but that's only because they only have 3 shades, and the darkest one was way too dark, and the medium one is just, I feel like I can work with it. I have it on right now and it's really good. So for the cheeks, I have 2 products. This one is this Smashbox contour palette. I'm like so embarrassed by this because it's so beat up, but this is how it looks like. It just has 3 different shades. It has a contouring shade, a bronzing shade, and a highlighting shade. I love this more than I love the Anastasia contour kits or all of those like really bulky contour kits, like the Kat Von D one as well. I'm not saying that they're bad quality. I've never tried them. I'm not trying to bash them, but honestly, when I was like picking out a contour palette like a couple of years ago, I was like, I want something that is really good quality, but I want something that's not so bulky and big, that I can travel with, that I can, you know, just like put in my makeup drawers and not take up so much space. And when I saw this one, no one talked about it. Nobody. Like, I bought this a couple of years ago, and when I tried it, I was so happy that I went with this decision because I use each single one of these shades. I hit pan on the highlighting shade. It's my favorite. It's not too yellow, but it's also not too pink, so I can really work with it. And yeah, I love the contouring shade. It's that perfect sort of like gray color, and then the bronzing shade is also very good. And again, I'm wearing it on my cheeks. I'm actually wearing everything, and I love this. It's so good. It's so compact. So the other thing that I have is my highlight, a shimmering skin perfector in the shade Opal. No, Champagne Pop. It's in the shade Champagne Pop, and it looks like Violet. This thing is so stunning. I got this when it first launched, and I couldn't believe I got this. I still remember I was on Sephora's website and I'm like, did I just purchase the Becca Champagne Pop? Because literally it was sold out everywhere, and it was such a cult favorite, you know? So when I got this, I was so excited, and as soon as I put it on, I was like, this is my baby. I just love it. Like, it's so pretty. What I love about the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors is that they don't have chunky glitter in them. They actually have like this really nice, like, creamy finish to them, which I know sounds so weird, but that's how I can describe them. All the colors are so beautiful, and the quality is really good and so worth the money. For eyes, I only take like a couple of products with me. So the first thing is a primer. This is just the LORAC Behind the Scenes primer. This is my favorite. It's so hydrating on the lids. I have like eczema on my lids, and they can get kind of carried away if I don't take care of them and moisturize my lids properly. So this just is amazing. Unlike all the other primers, I feel like they dry out my skin, especially the MAC Paint Pots. They're so drying on my lids, and the LORAC one has a little bit of color into it, so it's not completely translucent. And yeah, and it hydrates my lid as well, so it's a really good primer. For eyeshadows, I don't take a lot because I don't really wear eyeshadow that often. This is the Stila Perfect Me Perfect Hue palette in the shade Medium Tan. Check this out, guys. It's so pretty. I actually purchased this during the Ulta 21 days of beauty sales that they have, and this is a $40 palette that your girl got for only $20. It's ridiculous. And these eyeshadows are so highly pigmented. They're such beautiful shades, and I really did not have anything like this, and I was so happy that I got this because I can wear this any day and any sort of event. It also comes with 2 blushes, which I'm perfectly okay with because they're so gorgeous. All the shades of eyeshadows that I'm wearing are currently on my lid. I have this shade on my crease as a transition shade. I have this one all over my lids, and then this cocoa brown shade a little bit in my outer crease area just for a little bit more definition. This is the MAC Pigment in the shade Tan. This is so stunning. I can make this work during the day by just putting it all over the lids and some mascara on, and I can rock this at night as well and create a really nice dramatic look with it. I'm also taking this KIKO Milano Long Lasting eyeshadow stick in the shade number 5. Really beautiful sort of bronzy shade, but it's a little bit more cool. Like, it's a cool tone bronze color. And like I said, I just love this, and I find that putting this on first and then putting the MAC pigment on top of it creates the nicest combination ever. I have a little eyelash curler in here. This is, I believe, the Shiseido eyelash curler. Yeah, it's just a basic eyelash curler. For mascara, I take 2 mascaras with me. This is the Benefit They're Real mascara. It's a little travel size. This is just so good for giving a lot of volume onto the lashes. Go hand in hand with the Benefit They're Real mascara. I take my L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. This is such a favorite of mine. I use this all the time. This is my second tube. The wand is so thin, so it's really good for separating your lashes. Now we're getting on to the lips, which is my favorite part, and I go crazy with the lip products, guys, but I really try to narrow down my lip products whenever I travel because I'm like, let's be honest, you're not going to wear everything, so just stick with what you know and what you love. So just, it's hard, but I make it work. I make it work. So I take 3 lip liners with me, which is a shocker. I take this is my MAC Strip Down eyeliner. MAC Strip Down lip pencil. Love this stuff. I have the Palladio lip liner in the shade Natural. It's much more of like a pinky base, like a pinky brown color. And then I have the NYX lip liner in the shade Mahogany. I actually pair this lip liner with any sort of red lipstick that I'm taking, or even like a really light nude color. I find that this is just such a versatile lip liner, and it goes with almost like any lipstick color, so I really like this. For lipsticks, majority of them, like 95% of the lipsticks, are liquid lipsticks. The Maybelline Creamy Matte Lipstick in the shade Clay Crush is this really beautiful, like, burnt brown. These lipsticks do not settle into your fine lines. I can actually wear this by itself and not have to worry about it settling into the lines of my lips. It's really nice. The color is so pretty. It actually reminds me of MAC's Velvet Teddy, and I think I did swatch them on my hand, and legit they're like the same. They just have like a few differences here and there, but for the most part they're the same. The 4 other lip shades that I take are all liquid lipsticks. So the first 2 are like wearable and totally up my alley as far as lip shades go. So the first one is NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the shade, it's in the shade Soft Spoken. NYX Liquid Suede lipsticks are by far one of my favorite formulas because, unlike a regular liquid lipstick, is very thick in pigmentation, and the consistency is very thick and drying, and that really causes really uncomfortable sensation on one's lips, and like I said, just settles into your fine lines and stuff. This one does not. I think it's one of like my favorite formulas out there as far as liquid lipsticks go, and the shade in particular is just so beautiful. Definitely try it out if you haven't. Next one is this Ciate Liquid Velvet lipstick. It's in the shade Pinup, and it's this really beautiful sort of I don't know how to describe this lipstick shade because it's just so unique. It's what I'm wearing on my lips right now, and it's my favorite. I am wearing MAC Strip Down Liner underneath it just so it doesn't come up that dark, because it looks, I mean, the way that it looks in the tube is the way that it comes out on my lips, but and I love that look. But today I just kind of wanted something not that dramatic. So comfortable. I'm wearing this right now. All I have to do is just wear like a lip balm underneath it. Considering I'm wearing a lip liner and a liquid lipstick and not a gloss on top of them says a lot, because I can never ever just wear a matte lipstick and feel comfortable, because I literally feel like I'm having the life and all the hydration that's in my body and on my lips just drain out of me. So yeah, it's really dramatic representation, but that's legit how I feel. The last two lip products that I have to share with you guys are a little bit more dramatic. Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the shade Fiery. It is such a beautiful red lipstick. It's that classic blue toned red and I love it. I feel like it's that liquid lipstick that looks good on anyone. If you're like wanting a red lipstick, go to Sephora, try this out, see how you like it. Liquid lipsticks by Stila smell like cupcake frosting and I want to eat it sometimes, but I stop myself because it's not safe and not hygienic at all. That I have to share with you guys is again a Stila liquid lipstick. This is the Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the shade Aria. This color is a little bit more wearable. It's not that bright and it's definitely not as extreme as a red lipstick. So this one is much more into my comfort zone. I love this. I feel like if I have like only mascara on the lids with like a little bit of eyeliner, then I'll just like go on and try this out. And I love it because it's so nice and yet it can really pull a look together and make you look like you actually tried. So really like this liquid lipstick. The lip product that I take is just one lip gloss. This is my Bobbi Brown lip gloss in the shade Nude 8. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing what's in my travel makeup bag. I love all of these products and obviously I take them with me when I travel, because when you travel you just want to take, as far as makeup is concerned, what you love and what you know is gonna work on this day, on that day, and you know, it's good to know that you're not taking like a whole new product and you try it out, you hate it, and then you have to go shopping in like a total strange place. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and I can't wait to see you all in my next one.